Hello, and welcome to another episode of Confero's Reporting at a Glance. My name is Paul Jacoby, and I'm the Data Services Manager at Confero. Today's episode is called Compass Dashboards Sections by Level. This episode, along with future ones about reporting widgets on a dashboard, will start with examples already placed in a view. If you need a refresher on how to create your own views, please refer back to Episode 3, which goes into detail how to do that and place new widgets on a dashboard view. The widgets we selected for this video focus on one way to view your sectional scores. Let's get started. While a few of our programs focus solely on an overall score, the majority of them segment their surveys into sections such as ones focused on cleanliness, food quality, timeliness, and courtesy, etc. So it becomes important to see not just how you're performing across the entire survey, but how you're doing in each of those areas, allowing the users to better see where they should focus their attention in order to bring their scores up. The reporting widget we'll discuss today is the one named Sections by Level. This widget has options for 3 variants of graphing, allowing the user to select the one that best suits their needs. Those variants are found under the Graph Types option and can be either flat, which is a line graph, spider, or bar. I've placed one of each of the type on this view. One thing you'll see right away is that the spider type of graphing allows for a more compact view of the results. Another you'll see in this demo scenario is that if your section scores tend to fall fairly close to each other, the line graph option may better convey which is the best versus worst performer. However, with the line graph, the user needs to hover over or close to a data point to see the actual score versus it being always displayed in the bar and spider graphs. Now let's take a look at a few of the other options available to you. First is a simple toggle that provides a choice of either displaying or hiding the overall score. You will find that toggle in the list of options named Show Overall Score. Simply checking or unchecking the box determines whether that score is included in your graph. Here we see the overall score now displayed. And again, simply unchecking the box will hide it. Next is the Show Levels option. This controls what level of your location hierarchy results are being shown for. The first option, Use Global Setting, means the widget defers to whatever the user has selected for the entire view. The remaining options are fairly self-explanatory. In this demo, where you see teams, regions, and clubs, would be whatever hierarchy levels we've set up for your program, such as districts, divisions, market areas, etc. The last option under Show Levels, a checkbox, stipulates whether those viewing this are able to see how their peers are doing alongside them or just themselves. Some of our clients like to feel the competition between hierarchy managers, while others prefer their management teams focus only on their own results. Also, depending on how you set the level, you may see a single result set, like currently shown, or data from multiple entities in your hierarchy. I'll change the settings on the bar and line graphs to teams and regions respectively to show how that is displayed. And down here, we'll change this to regions. Note that when more than one entity is displayed, a user can click on the name in the legend to turn visibility on or off for specific data points to help unclutter the view. You'll see that they are grayed out if they are not shown. Simply clicking them again will add them back onto the graph view. A graphing option for the spider and flat views is line types. This controls whether or not you see just a line or filled in space. If you lock your view to seeing just a single level of your hierarchy, then filled might be preferred, such as the spider graph here at the top of the demo. However, if you're viewing multiples, such as the line graph currently shows, a filled space greatly clutters up the graph, making it much harder to read. I will switch that on and off now. And here is line types. We'll change it to filled. And you can see how that kind of clutters up the graph. We'll turn that back off to normal. And we have just the lines again. Another set of toggles lets you choose whether to show only major sections, minor sections, or both. Only a relatively small fraction of our programs make use of minor sections, but for programs that have a lengthy survey, they can be used to break up a larger section. An example might be a customer service section and breaking it into smaller scored components such as greeting, upsell, and closing skills. If your program does make use of these, the section set of options is where you can toggle their visibility. And finally, a brief reminder about using the date ranges option. This is where you can force the results to always show the current period, year to date, etc., or allow the results to be controlled by the date range picked by the user if you select Use Global Setting. The next video in this series focuses on a different way to put your section scores on display, as well as individual question results. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate your business.